fluid breaking. Spirituality is board breaking, brick breaking. When you do it, you're using your hand as the weapon. You look at a hand and make a fist like this, it looks like a hammer. So the arm becomes the arm of the hammer and the fist becomes the head of the hammer. But you have to know how to use your body. My father taught me many, many years ago. It's kind of funny, when I was a young boy growing up, I remember him showing me how to nail a hammer into a wall. He used to, in the old days, most of the old-timers, post-World War II, they built their own cellars, they made bars. My father built everything in our house. And I remember him showing me, I couldn't get the nail into the wood. So I said, no, Michael. And he used to show me how to use, and it's exactly what the energy principle is all about. How you use your body to get the nail, and when you hit the nail, you hit it in such a way that the weight of your arm goes through your hand, goes through your arm, or the strength, the power of the energy goes through your arm into the handle here, which is your arm, into the fist, which is the head of the hammer. So now you're holding on to a hammer, and the hammer is just an extension of what you have. So this is your hammer, but when you have a hammer, it's the same thing, except you're using your hand to hold the hammer. So the weight and the energy comes through the hammer using very relaxed movement, and he used to show me how to hit it up. He used to put I don't know what those big nails they call them, but they're pretty big carpenter nails. In one shot, he put it right into the wall. He didn't need to hammer it more than one shot. He would just go, bam, and put the whole thing right into a wall. And I'm talking about a pretty thick wall. So I always was mystified by that. So I always wanted to learn how that. And then when I started doing Depasquale breaking years ago, because I enjoyed it, I was doing, brick breaking here, brick breaking here. I mean, you ask my mother, we did a lot of that during demonstration. And my father showed me how to utilize my energy, my power. And I remember in Chop, I broke 3 boards. And my father showed me how, and you can see his weight coming down and hitting that. This is a little bit different because when it's on fire, you can't really put your weight over the boards. You really got to get your internal weight or your internal power from within, from a distance, through your arm and into the boards, because you can't put your head over the boards. So you got to do it from a distance here, and you got to use your body this way. So it's a little bit harder because your energy comes from the floor, and they call that rooting. So when you root energy from the floor, it's kind of like a tree. And you see a tree, there's roots. What holds a tree up and what makes a tree stand up without falling is its roots. You can't see the roots, but the roots can go from here to that building over there. And it won't budge. So basically when you're doing this, it's exactly that. Shihan's going to be doing the rooting principle without even really knowing it. But this is the danger factor. I haven't done them quickly because once it's on here, and once it's burning, once we got a flame going, he's got to move quick. And you guys got to move quick too. Ready? Concentrate. Don't talk. And I keep my hand loose. If my energy's in proper formation and it's downward, it's a little bit easier when you have your weight on it. But your energy, and you're touching your finger here, and then you're not making a fist coming here. You just relax your body, and your body weight, as you move, you come down. And you're able to penetrate the board as if you would be hitting a heavy bag. Okay, but this is a little bit harder because the board itself is solid, and there's less matter. There's not a lot of matter in the board, although there is air in it. That's why the brick is a lot harder than this, because it's very concrete blocks. Cinder blocks are different because there's air. So you see the spaces in here, they're a little bit easier to break when you break them. But the bread bricks and the brick I have here doesn't have a lot of air in it, because they're compact. This I'll try. I haven't done this in a while, just from this position here. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I'm going to attempt. Because if I don't do this, some cases, I used to be able to do this with a fist, but I'm not going to attempt to do it with a fist right now because I haven't conditioned my fist in a long time to do brick breaking, and years ago, I used to practice for that. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm going to attempt it. But, okay.
We have to move that way.
Be careful, debris will fly.
What?
Will fly. Be careful, debris will fly.
Not going to go. Okay, try. I'll show you a little bit of internal energy here. See this? Ready?
Oh my God.
Back up a little bit, please. This way. This way. Get your face out of the way so you don't hit it. Somebody else hold this, please. You gotta hold that. Yeah, you guys, you can't have. You gotta hold it. Lock your arms out.
Lock your arms. Lock your elbows.
One, two, three. Mike, just somebody get that off. Brush. That's good. Just brush the bottom. This one here is. Still not easy.
Quiet down, guys.